Welcome all to The Classic Car Life and to a video I've been looking forward to filming for a long time, because as you can probably tell by the title of this video, I'm putting my new exhaust on my Alfa Romeo 1600 GT Junior. Now it's all a bit confusing because I'm actually filming this video before I've revealed the car to you guys. So in the reveal video, which I'm hoping you've already seen, the car already has the exhaust on. So I can't wait to get out there and get on with this job and put the new exhaust on and see what it sounds like. The reason then that I bought a new exhaust system for my Alfa Romeo is not just because I want to make loads of noise. Instead it's because when buying the car I realised just below the manifold, on the front section of the exhaust, there was a huge indentation on the pipe. The pipe had been squished to about half its original width, restricting the airflow. So instead of doing a rubbish bodge up, I decided to buy a new system from the manifold back to help the airflow much more smoothly. The system isn't actually here yet, it's coming tomorrow. So this video is going to be filmed over 2 days. Today I'm going to take the old system off and show you everything I get up to, and then tomorrow, hopefully if it comes, I'm going to fit the new system. So without any further ado, let's get the car up on the ramp and let's have a look what we're working with. As you just saw, I put the car on the ramp and I'm now taking my first proper look at the full exhaust system, and I have to admit it's a bit of a bodge up. Over the last 40 years various pipes have been changed and welded and the boxes are all over the place, so I'm going to get on with removing it. I don't know how easy it's going to be and I think pipes might have to be cut. So these bolts all the way down here in the engine bay are the ones in question. You can get to a few of them from the front and a few from the back, but none of them are easy. So I've now put the ramps under the front wheels of the car so I can access the bolts on the bottom of the manifold much easier. I have to admit it's not an easy task and it's taken a lot longer than I thought. So it turns out then that all the bolts are seized up and I've managed to remove the first one using a nut splitter. I'm now going to get back under the car and try and remove a few more of them. My original method then wasn't working. The bolts are too seized up and I can't get to them. So I've now removed the bolts off the manifold and I'm going to take the whole system off as one. Then once I've got the system out, I can take off the bolts that were stuck and get the manifold and put that onto the new system. As you can see, there's no more bolts on the manifold. I've removed them. I've now got to get under the car and remove the last few bolts. As you can see here, I've removed the exhaust from the rubber mounts, but there's no way I'm getting them two huge boxes through the engine bay. So what I'm going to have to do is cut them off with a hacksaw. So let's get on with it. You join me now on day 2 of this video. The reason I jump ahead is because yesterday I spent hours working into the darkness removing the old system. I couldn't get the bolts off, I had to cut various pipes, but now it's off and we can move on to putting the new system on today. Before I put the new system on, I want to paint the manifold as I am reusing that, and I want it to look nice and clean and fresh. Then as soon as that's painted, we can get on, fit the new system and see what it sounds like. I got my new system from Classic Alfa on next day delivery. Does it get better than that? If you need old Alfa parts, Classic Alfa is the place to go. They have everything. So I've finished painting the manifold now and the exhaust is all ready to go on. I'm hoping it goes on a lot easier than the old one came off. So I'm going to get out there now, start fiddling around with it and try and get it on as quick as I can and get the car started, because I have to admit I want to hear it. I can't believe I'm saying this, but you join me now on day 3. It turns out the new system didn't go on any easier than the old system came off. I spent hours fiddling around with it, I couldn't get anything to fit. In the end I had to fabricate 2 brand new brackets to fit the exhaust to the car, but I did get it on in the end. So here is a direct comparison, a few revs on the old system, then a few revs on the new system, and you can see which one you think sounds better. think you'll all agree then the new system sounds awesome. Stationary is one thing, but I think it's more important to get the car on the move. So have a look at this GoPro footage. For the next video. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed this exhaust fitting video. It's been really long, it was really challenging, but as always, like and subscribe and I'll see you all soon.